Welcome to the first episode of Good Leader, the podcast where we delve into what makes a leader not just good, but great.
Welcome to the Good Leader Podcast. I'm your host, John Martinez. Today I'm going to talk about my guest for the very first episode. It's going to be Sergeant Sergio Hernandez. I'm not going to talk about what department he's from, but the reason that he's going to be our first guest, he's the one that actually inspired me to come up with the name Good Leader. That was based off a conversation that me and him had. So I'm just giving everyone a short little introduction into the podcast episode, which will probably be coming out within the next week or two. It depends on editing and things of that nature. So if you're interested in listening to it, it's going to be individuals that are in leadership positions. And when I'm talking about leadership positions, that doesn't necessarily mean any particular type of setting. It could be a business setting, it could be a school setting, it could be you being a dad. That's any type of leadership setting. It doesn't matter what it is. And the podcast is for us to help each other understand what we could do better to become better men, become better leaders. And it's not saying that women will not be involved in this. Obviously, my daughter is involved in this. She's helping me behind the scenes. But it's also geared towards us being better men so we can be better leaders, husbands, boyfriends, brothers, for the women in our lives. Because obviously, I think that's going to be the catapult for change in our country and in society. So that's the goal of this podcast. This is my short introduction. I hope that you tune in. If you have any questions, you could DM me at goodleader805 on Instagram.